Welcome, everyone. Today, we're diving into a topic that's not just a little bit scary, but also super important. Mold. Yes, that sneaky little fungus that can turn your cozy home into a damp dungeon if you're not careful. So grab your magnifying glass and your gloves because we're about to become mold busters together. First things first, let's talk about where mold loves to hang out. You might think it's just lurking in the shadows, but mold is like that overly friendly neighbor who just won't leave you alone. You can find it in all sorts of places around your home. The bathroom is a classic hangout spot for mold, especially around the shower and bathtub. That moisture from your steamy showers? Mold's favorite buffet. Look up and down. If you see black spots or fuzzy patches, it's time to take action. Then, we have kitchens. Oh yes, kitchens, the heart of the home and the perfect breeding ground for mold. Underneath the sink is like a 5-star hotel for mold, thanks to leaky pipes and spills that never got cleaned up. And don't forget about your refrigerator. If you've ever found a forgotten Tupperware container in the back, you know what I mean. Mold loves leftovers too. Now let's not overlook the basement. It's like mold's underground lair. Basements are often damp and dark, creating the perfect environment for mold to thrive. If you've got a musty smell wafting up the stairs, that's a big red flag. And don't even get me started on attics. If you've had roof leaks or poor ventilation, those little spores might be throwing a party up there without you even knowing it. So how do you know if you've got mold? Well, there are some telltale signs. First, there's that distinct musty smell. If your home starts to smell like an old gym sock, it's time to investigate. You might also notice discoloration on walls or ceilings. Green, black, or even white patches that look like they're auditioning for a horror movie. And let's not forget about health symptoms. If you or your family members start sneezing, coughing, or experiencing unexplained headaches, mold might be the culprit. It's like your body's way of sending you a warning sign. Hey, something's not right in here. Now that we know where to look and what to watch for, let's talk about the tools you'll need to become a mold-fighting superhero. First up, you'll want a good flashlight. Mold can be sneaky, hiding in dark corners and behind appliances. A flashlight will help you see those little monsters lurking where the sun don't shine. Next, grab a pair of gloves. You don't want to come into contact with mold directly. It's like shaking hands with a gremlin. A mask is another must-have. Mold spores can be airborne, and you don't want to breathe them in while you're on your mission. Think of it as your superhero mask, protecting your identity and your health. You'll also need some cleaning solutions. A mixture of water and vinegar is a great natural option, or you can use commercial mold removers. Just make sure to read the labels and follow the instructions. Safety first, folks. Now, if the mold situation is severe, you might need a moisture meter. This handy gadget helps you measure the moisture levels in your walls and floors, giving you a clearer picture of where the problem is coming from. And if you really want to go the extra mile, consider investing in a dehumidifier. This little machine can help keep humidity levels down, making your home less inviting to mold. It's like having a personal bodyguard against the mold invasion. Once you've gathered your tools and identified the mold hotspots, it's time to get to work. Start by removing any items that have mold on them. If it's on clothing or fabric, wash it in hot water. For hard surfaces, scrub the mold away with your cleaning solution and a scrub brush. Remember to ventilate the area while you work. Open windows, turn on fans, let that fresh air in. And if you find that the mold covers a large area, or if it's in your walls or ceilings, it might be time to call in the professionals. They have the expertise and equipment to handle the situation safely. Don't be ashamed to reach out for help. Sometimes, even the best mold busters need a sidekick. Now, before we wrap things up, I want to take a moment to remind you that prevention is key. Keep your home well ventilated, fix leaks promptly, and use exhaust fans in moisture-prone areas. Regularly check for signs of mold, and don't let it catch you off guard. If you found this guide helpful, make sure to subscribe to my channel. Join our community of mold busters as we tackle all things home maintenance together. We'll explore tips, tricks, and DIY projects that will keep your home safe and sound. So hit that subscribe button and let's keep mold at bay, one video at a time. Together we can make our homes mold-free zones, and trust me, your future self will thank you for it. Remember, knowledge is power, and with the right tools and a little bit of elbow grease, we can conquer the mold menace. Until next time, keep your eyes peeled for those pesky spores and happy mold busting.